Hello, everybody. This is Letao, your astrologist and your spiritual counselor. Thank you so much for joining this Pick a Card reading for our new moon in Aquarius, which also coincides with the Chinese New Year or Lunar New Year 2025. First of all, Happy New Year. And I wish everybody a prosperous, abundant 2025 with a lot of success and love coming to your life. This new moon and also of course this Chinese New Year really is significant. As all of you guys know, we're finally entering the year of snake in 2025. After the year of dragon, the next year or this upcoming 2025 New Year is going to be very, very different. Dragon year was more about power, authority, control. So it was a year of a lot of hard work. As you know, the numerological vibration of 2024 was number 8. So there was a lot of grounding, hard work, a lot of effort that we have to put into 2024 in order to create that tangible result. Now, moving to 2025, the year of snake is a complete different vibration. We're moving from number 8 to number 9. Now, number 9 is more talking about completion, is talking about the ending, is talking about the reward and the spiritual awakening. So I do feel that, for a lot of our beautiful soul tribes, right? If you have been working very hard and if you have been really trying your best in 2024, 2025 is going to be the year when you are going to feel you are shining, okay? A lot of the rewards and the completion will also come to you. Meanwhile, the year of the snake is also representing the transformational energy. As you know, a snake, they shed all the skins. And so usually when we come to the year of snake, there is always a sense of transformation, letting go of the past and welcoming the new into our lives. Now, this personal year number 9 is also representing that kind of change energy, right? Because at the end of the day, number 9 is the end of the numerological sequence. There's no 10 after 9. 10 is basically 1 plus 0. And then we go back to 1 again, starting a new cycle in 2026. Now, when I'm looking at the astrological alignment actually in 2025 on the new moon in Aquarius day with the Chinese New Year day, this is a beautiful chart. We're having the sun moon in conjunction at 9 degrees in Aquarius, forming a beautiful, beautiful trine with Jupiter in Gemini at 11 degrees. And this new moon is having no difficult angles or aspect with any other inner planets or outer planets. And actually, there are no opposition or square between any planets, major planets in the sky on that day. And so this is very, very rare. I mean, at least in my career for Chinese New Year Day, with this kind of beautiful celestial alignment, I can't remember when was the last time, to be honest. So I do think that this is going to give us that sense of love, right? Fulfillment and positive transformation for all of our audience, for our humanity. Now, today I have prepared 3 different piles for you to choose. We got Superman, we got Batman, we have got Aquaman. Now, I know that not everybody are fans of American comics, but I believe that these 3 characters are really carrying the heroic energy in us, right? Breaking throughs, success, right? And also love as well. And so you can meditate on these 3 options. Choose the pile that you most resonate with, and you can go to the timestamp below in the video description and watch your pile. All right. Now, of course, today we're going to use Oracle of the Mythic Heroes and Oracle of the Celestial Deities to read your general energy and all different areas of your life. With all that being said, let's get started with our pile number 1, Superman. All right. right, our beautiful group number one, you have chosen Superman for your new moon in Aquarius energy. I can't wait to pull cards for you guys, actually. Superman is actually one of my favorite characters in American comics. Superman, he had a difficult life. He came from extraterrestrial realm, and, there's just a lot of stories behind it, right? I don't know if you're a fan of Superman, but if you have chosen this pile, this is a reading for you. Now, first of all, we're going to choose three cards. We're going to look at what's your current energy, what's the energy that could be blocking you, or that could be going against you. And then we're also going to look at what could be helping you during this period of time. All right. Now, first card coming out, we got Hercules, God of Strength. That's where you are. Don't you feel Hercules is a little bit like Superman, right? Superpower, super strong, right? What could be blocking you now? We got Neptune. Okay. Now, what could be helping you at this period of time is Uranus. Very nice energy. Okay. So, group number one. Now, the first thing that I'm seeing here is I do feel that a lot of you guys, you have been having a challenging year in 2024. I feel that a lot of you guys have worked really hard. You've really pushed hard for your goals, for your success, for your manifestations. And 2024 has not been a very relaxing or easy year for you. I can see that a lot of you guys might have been, maybe there's a part of you feeling that I have invested, 100%, 200%, 300% of my resources, of my effort, my sweat and my blood. But when am I gonna see the reward? When am I gonna see the easy part of life, right? Because I understand life is not easy, but come on, it's been hard enough. And so I really, first of all, I just want you guys to, pat yourselves on the shoulder. You deserve all the beautiful reward. Group number one. Life has not been easy for you, and you have been having a little bit kind of like, this kind of back and forth, push and pull energy there. But one thing about Hercules is you really need to know how to take good care of your inner emotion. And actually, in Greek mythology, Hercules was not just a physically strong god, but also his life journey helped him to cultivate a very strong spirit and a very strong mind. And I feel that for people who are choosing this group, always know how to do your self-care, especially when it comes to how to digest your inner emotion in case sometimes we have a lot of negative, right, emotion in us and we don't know how to deal with those things. Now, what could be blocking you at this moment? You've got Poseidon here, which is a god of ocean. Now, sometimes Poseidon is talking about when you're going through these kind of difficulties, right? Sometimes we just want a guarantee. Let's put it this way. We want to know that we are doing the right thing and we're seeing everything through. However, at this moment, you might still be feeling that the path in front of you is a little bit blurry, meaning that there could be a lot of beautiful things in front of you, but maybe at this moment, you are not seeing them yet. Now, what I would say about this situation is it's a little bit like a fog. All right. So let's say you are driving your car right towards your success from 2025 towards 2024 towards 2025. And you're thinking, okay, I need to see the light at the end of the tunnel. But because the fog is still there, so you're still driving and you're still thinking, I'm not seeing it yet. I love to believe that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, but come on, where is it? So Neptune could be saying that maybe at this period of time, not all the information is revealed to you or for you, and you're still in the process of, let's say, testing, experimenting, and trying to see what's going to happen. Now, sometimes this energy could make us feel a little bit could bring a little bit confusion or bring a little bit uncertainty in our mind. So what I want to say to you guys is that now try not to be bothered or frustrated by this sense of mystery happening at this period of time. Now, the energy that is going to help you is Uranus. Now, I think this is a perfect energy for our first group. And the reason is because Hercules with Uranus is talking about unexpected blessings coming to you. I think that was Neptune energy, right? Earlier, like what I said, because we don't have we don't have a guarantee, and we don't know. We're not being told whether certain things will definitely happen for us, and thus we might be feeling fearful or frustrated. Now, with this Uranus energy, however, it tells you that yes, there will be surprises. There are going to be things not going to be controlled by you, but it's going to be good news. It's going to be things that will lead you towards amazing surprises. Blessed surprises, let's put it this way. And the most important thing at this moment for you guys is to be very, very open-minded and not to set yourself too much in a very rigid way in terms of, oh, the things must go this way or must be like this, right? It doesn't really work that way, actually, if you have chosen group number one. Be open-minded, open yourself up towards the unlimited potentials in front of you. You will be surprised, actually, not just in this new moon in the Aquarius cycle, but I think in 2025, right? Since this is the starting months of the new year. And I do feel that this reading somehow carries a little bit like the general flavor as well, right, for this year. Though, we are mainly focusing on the first new moon cycle, which is from January the 29th until the next new moon after this one, which is going to be new moon in Pisces around the end of February. All right, very good. Okay, sometimes Uranus is also talking about things a little bit far away from you. So I also see some of you guys, you might have some amazing trips that you will be doing either in during this cycle or maybe in 2025. And also Uranus could be talking about people who are far away from you. This could also be about helpful people, people who want to assist you, give you good advice, give you opportunities, but they're maybe far away from you or they're overseas, but somehow you might connect with each other through, for example, internet, emails, right? Things like that. All right, now let's pull 3 cards from our Mythic Tarot. Let's look at your communication and interaction with the people around you. Let's look at your career, and we're also going to look at your love life, okay, for this new moon in Aquarius. Very good energy. I love this. Yeah, like what I said, group number one, life has not been easy on you, but you guys are really tough fighters and you don't give up. And I'm proud of you. Okay, just want you to know that. All right. Thank you, universe. 3 cards for our group number one for their communication and interaction with the people around them. And let's get 1 card for their career and also 1 card for their love life. Now, first card, we have got Nine of Swords. Now, this card is definitely showing us overthinking, okay? Now, for a lot of you guys, maybe what you're doing these days is you're worried about your future. You're worried if the things that you want, you desire really will come to you. Now, one of the things I realized about this card is actually Nine of Swords usually shows some kind of darkness in our mind. So what you guys need to do is that you need to walk in the sunshine, okay? So for example, if during this period of time, you're able to go to maybe visit somewhere that has a lot of sun, a lot of brightness there, do that, right? Get some sunbathe. This will really give you positive energy. Meanwhile, Nine of Swords just tell you not to live in your head too much, because this could be about your overthink, right? Going back and forth, and analyzing things again and again and again. And thus, it could really kind of like, break that balance, mental balance in you. All right. So try not to do that too much, because I can see Hercules with, Neptune, sometimes there could be some mental confusion there. All right. So just be aware of that. And like what I said, the best remedy for this Nine of Swords is going under the bright sun. Okay, so if you live in the tropical zone, great, right? You might have sunshine. Do that by all means. Sunbathe, right? If you live in the north, maybe find a time. I would say if you can during this new moon cycle. If you cannot, maybe let's during maybe the springtime or anytime you have time, right? Let's go to visit the sun, right? Get some sunbaths and enjoy the warmth, right? This will really brighten your energy. Now, for your career, we have got the Five of Wands. Now, the Five of Wands is usually talking about a battle that you need to do, right? Again, the hard work hasn't finished for you guys, my beautiful group number one. However, the reason why I love this card specifically in this specific deck is that we're seeing actually Jason and Medea as a team. They're fighting the dragon holding the golden fleece. So what does that mean? What is the golden fleece? The golden fleece is your reward, my beautiful group number one. it is the thing that you actually want that will make you the king, make you the authority, make you shine. So what I'm seeing here is you battling the dragon, your challenges, in order to obtain this golden fleece. Now, you are not alone, okay? You are not. You do have got Medea next to you. Jason is holding two wands, if you can see the picture in here, and Medea, his girlfriend or his partner, is holding three wands behind him. So this is a teamwork. So one thing that I would say about this group is my beautiful group number one. During this new moon cycle, or maybe even more, moving towards more, when we are going to 2025, remember to form partnerships. Partners will really bring you a much better result compared to you fighting all the war by yourself. So be open towards collaboration, partnerships, right? Working together with other people. This will give you a lot of positive energy. Now let's have a look at love. Now we have got the death card. Now this card usually is talking about letting go of whatever things that did not work out for you. I think for this new moon in the Aquarius energy, for those of you guys who are choosing group number one, if you have been going through a separation or a breakup, this card is really telling you that bury it. Do not go back to the past. Sometimes I'm also seeing this maybe representing a partner's energy. So for example, if you're single at this moment, you might say, hey, Letao, I'm single, I'm not dating, there's nothing for me to let go of. What are you talking about? Then this card is usually talking about maybe the potential partner that you're going to meet this year. He or she needs to let go of something. Maybe this could be about their own difficult past. This could be about an old relationship that they had that was draining to them, that was toxic to them, and they needed to let that go in order to be bound together with you. Now, also for a lot of single people who are choosing this group, the death card is also talking about a total transformation. So I do feel that if you have been so sick of your single life, right, it's specifically for those of you guys who have been single for quite a long time, I do believe that there's going to be a very, very interesting transformation happening for you guys. All right. Now, for those of you guys who are already partnered, you have a partner and you're happy with your partner, you're in a long-term relationship, the death card definitely is talking about some kind of transformative energy in your marriage or in your current relationship anyway. This could be about how you want to structure your relationship. For example, if you have been always be, let's say the husband is earning money and you are, let's say, a more domestic, maybe this is a year for you to switch roles, right? Or this could also be about maybe changing the place where you live. Either way, the death card is all talking about the fundamental and the transformative change that you're going to welcome in your love life. Very beautiful, okay? Now we're gonna pull actual 3 more cards from the Star Code Oracle, right? And let's see, okay, what's the energy for these 3 different areas. We're gonna get a little bit more confirmation and more energy there, okay? For communication, group number 1, we have got the 3rd house. Literally, it says the 3rd house communication, okay? So again, communicating, making sure that you're being very clear, avoid vagueness. Remember, Neptune on top, this could be talking about things that are vague, right? Maybe you want something, but you're not expressing yourself. You're holding yourself back, and you're hoping that maybe someone will understand and they will just get you, right? They don't. So what you need to do is be very, very clear about what you want to say, what you want to express, in order to avoid later anxieties. So literally, we're seeing the communication card in the area of your communication. So this is a key there, okay? Now, for your career, we got 5 of Wands earlier, and then now we have got opposition. So definitely there's some kind of battle to fight. I also feel that if this is about maybe about between you and the boss, or maybe you and an authority figure, I do feel that this month there could be some kind of tension there. Now, one of the most important things that I want you guys to do is to really know how to temper your anger or temper your aggression. At the end of the day, you have got Hercules sitting on in the 1st house, the 1st card that we actually reviewed. Hercules actually in mythology, he lost his temper in several occasions, but later he regretted. So he was not able to really, temper himself, and then he would just lash on people and on things, and but later he felt, oh, it was not necessary. So for our group number one, I think that if you have some frustrations, right, with the people you work with, or some kind of client, or maybe a boss, just make sure that you are not just, really, lashing out. You're not being aggressive, right? Just know how to control your feelings. You are still going to win your battle, but it's important that we're not doing that in the wrong way. Okay, if you know what I mean. Very good. Now, finally, for your love, we're seeing the card sixth house sustainability. Okay. Now, the sixth house has a lot to do with our work. So, for example, when we see actually this energy sitting in your love life, we're really talking about maybe your love life could be related to your daily job, your work. Now, for some of you guys who are single, this could be about maybe you meeting someone through work, right? Through your daily operations, some work connections might bring you your future partner. Now, for the sixth house, it's also talking about our physical health. Now, with the death card on top, this is usually talking about some kind of old symptoms that you have been suffering from. This could be completely unrooted and can be completely eradicated, right, from your health zone. Now, however, I do feel that this year you do need to take good care of yourself. At the end of the day, the death card is talking about the ending of something. And for the things that does not work out for you, they need to die and they need to be buried. So this is also saying that if you have some health issues and problems, do not ignore them. Make sure that you actually eradicate them and bury them forever, rather than keep doing this back and forth, right? Entertain this problem in you. I can give an example. For example, personally, this is something very personal, yeah. So, for example, personally, I can't drink alcohol a lot. And what I realize is that the older I get, the less I can drink, right? Because when I realize that when I have, maybe more than 3 glasses of wine, I literally the next day when I get up, I get sick, right? I feel nauseous. But this was not the case when I was in my 20s. So this is usually telling you that for the things that it's not working out for, you're really gonna eradicate them, and you really need to completely transform that, which could bring a lot of good result for your health. Okay. Very good. Now, finally, we're going to, oh, by the way, we're looking at the numbers here, okay? Now we realize that we got double eight happening here. In tarot, when you have a double eight, it means new wisdom, new information, and new knowledge. So again, I do feel that for this group, while you are going through the so-called the battle, right, the survival mode, right, all the heroic deeds that you're doing for your own future and your survival, there's going to be a lot of new wisdoms coming to you. And this is not going to be just, repeating the same patterns again, again, again. There will be a lot of new things being discovered in you. Specifically, I love the word new wisdom because it's almost like you're growing, right, as an individual as well in this situation. Very beautiful. Now, finally, we're going to pull one card from our Oracle of the Mythic Heroes. Final advice for our beautiful group number one. Okay. Thank you, universe. Just one card for our group number one. Okay, this card wants to come out. We got Helen's sexuality. Okay, beautiful. By the way, this card is ruled by Scorpio, and the death card is also Scorpio. You know what? I just get a very strong feeling. I feel that some of you guys, not necessarily maybe in this new moon cycle, but in 2025, there's going to be some very sexy stuff happening for you guys, right? So singles, be ready for that. Be ready to meet someone, meet your dream partner. There's something very sexy, very attractive happening there. And I also want to tell you guys that Helen, this energy is all talking about your own sense of sexuality and your own sense of beauty. Who are you and how you want to showcase yourself, your your beauty. Now, this could be about your physical beauty, right? You love your face, you love your body, you take good care of yourself. Sometimes this energy could also be talking about maybe your self-value, right? What's inside there that makes you feel you're beautiful and you're valuable. And do not be afraid to flaunt that. Do not shy away from showing your beauty and showing your ability to the people around you. All right. I love this energy so much. This Helen's sexuality energy is very, very much talking about the your self-value, your beauty, and know who you are, right? And let people discover that. Let people appreciate what you can bring to the society. Very beautiful. Okay, let me just have a look at anything else. Okay, sorry, I forgot to mention one more thing. We got double eight, like what I said, it's about new wisdom, new information, and new knowledge. You also got double five in here. Double five means focus. Now, because we also have got nine of swords in here, I do want to say one thing to you guys. Sometimes too much focus creates anxiety, right? So this is again talking about know when to push and when to relax, when to really fight for something and show your Hercules nature, right? The god of strength. You're not backing down. You're fighting the dragon, but sometimes you can also let your partner to help you. Let other people contribute their resource and their talent to you, so that you will be able to achieve even more together with them. All right. Thank you so much, my group. Number one, really, really enjoyed doing this reading for you guys. Remember, if you love the reading, please subscribe to my channel, like it, and share it with the people you care about. And I look forward to seeing all of you guys very soon in the next reading session. Have a wonderful new moon cycle, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, my beautiful group number two. Thank you so much for joining this reading session. You have chosen the pile two, Batman. Maybe you love Bruce Wayne. Actually, some of my most favorite superhero movies are Batman movies. It's just so well done, right? And some of the actors from Hollywood have played Bruce Wayne, and my favorite one, I don't know, maybe Ben Affleck, right? I'm sure all of us have our favorite Batman in our memories. Now, with all that being said, let's get straight into your reading for our group number two. All right. Now, first of all, we're going to pull three cards to look at your general energy, what could be blocking you and what could be assisting you during this period of time. Now, let's review the cards. First card, Jupiter. Wow, beautiful. Our group number two. This energy is all about bringing in opportunities, expansion, growth, and luck. All right, very good. Now, what could be blocking you at this moment, however, is the sun. Okay. Now, what could be helping you at this period of time is Persephone. Oh, wow, that's a very interesting energy. Okay. Now, first of all, this combination is fascinating. Jupiter, like what I said, is already telling me that during this new moon cycle, and perhaps the general energy of 2025 for you, as this is the first new moon in 2025, it's going to be a year filled with abundance. I think as Jupiter being the energy that's dominating you, it's about you really attracting a lot of new things, travel, new knowledge, learning, new people coming into your life, work opportunities, perhaps sometimes even attracting the right people to you. So that's the energy that is amazing. Now, what could be blocking you is the sun energy in there. Now, usually the sun energy is very, very good, right? It's talking about your shine, your ego, right? You're being validated. Now, as this energy is actually against you now, this could be saying to you that try not to focus too much on how you shine now. The reason why I'm saying this is because sometimes the sun, as this is a planet ruling Leo, okay, the constellation sign that is more to deal with, how we want to be seen, how you want to be validated, how we want to become the center of attention. This card just tells you that you are attracting a lot of things to you, but perhaps during this period of time, try not to focus on what you get, what you can gain from other people, but maybe on the other way, way around, right? Maybe this is more about how you can focus on providing a very useful service and becoming an important part of your team to support other people. Now, it does not mean that you won't shine, but it does mean that if you focus a lot on how you want to shine, how you want to become the center of attention and take the center stage, sometimes the effect could be opposite. All right. So be careful with your ego during this period of time. All right. Now, what could be really helping you is Persephone's energy. Now, this energy gives us a very very good timing. Persephone is the goddess of spring, so there's going to be a lot of opening up, right, energy for you when the weather is warm. Specifically, I would say in Chinese solar calendar, the first day of spring is actually February the 4th. Now, in Western solar calendar, the spring equinox is March the 21st, I believe, either 20 or 21st, I think, depending on the year. But either way, either it's February or March time, there's going to be something really ready to bloom for you, my beautiful group number two. So this new moon cycle, actually, we're talking about end of January until end of February. We are actually having the Chinese first day of spring on February the 4th. So what I will say to you is really get ready, my beautiful group number two, for this beautiful energy of abundance, opportunities, and manifestations coming to you specifically when spring comes to you. All right. Now, another thing that I want to say is because Persephone, in the later part of the mythology, she married the god of the underworld, Hades, and she became the queen of the underworld. So Persephone also shares a similar energy with Hades, the energy of transformation. But she also represents the energy of duality because 6 months of the year she is with Hades in the underworld, right? Helping souls to go through their transformational process, right, in order to go through their reincarnation and their next life, right, things like that. Very similar to Hades' responsibilities, transformation, change. But also 6 months of the time, Persephone is back in the heaven together with her mother Demeter, or Ceres, the Roman version. And then she is a maiden again. She's a girl again, and she's pure again. I feel that for a lot of the people who are choosing this pile, it's a little bit like the Dark Knight, Batman, right? Batman at nighttime, he puts on this, dark, right, rubber suits, right? He fights crimes, but nobody knows he is Bruce Wayne. But during the daytime, he's living a completely different life. So I feel that for a lot of people who are watching this group, maybe 2025 is going to give you that sense of duality. Maybe there's going to be a part of you that really are going through transformation, really going through, delve very, very deeply into your shadow self, right? And work through those challenges and problems. But on the other part, you're also having just very simple, joyful time with families, with good friends, when you can just feel comfortable. We can just feel that life is simple, and life is not complicated, and life does not need to be a struggle whatsoever. All right. So I think Persephone's energy helping you is sort of like the very nice balanced part, the two parts, right, of the heaven and the underworld energy that you're going to travel back and forth, and that's going to give you a lot of power. All right, very, very beautiful. Now, let's pull three cards from the Mythic Tarot. Let's have a look at the details, right? Let's look at your communication and your interaction with the people around you. Let's look at your career. And finally, we're going to pull one card for your relationship. All right. Thank you so much. Group number two, right? For our beautiful Batman group, Bruce Wayne, right? Three cards. Thank you so much, universe. Okay. Thank you. First card for your communication and interaction, we got Ace of Sword. Wow, beautiful. Now, for some of you guys, this Ace of Sword is literally talking about a contract, right? Some kind of document, paper you need to sign. You might be in negotiation with other people. Like what I said, Jupiter is really bringing you opportunities. So this could be about some new job offer, right? Maybe you will be very soon in negotiation with other maybe companies, right? Maybe some kind of vendors or clients. Ace of Sword is actually a very good card when it comes to that kind of a legal document, right, or negotiation. Now, in communication in a very general way, Ace of Sword is literally talking about being very clear and bringing clarity into your communication. So I do feel that for a lot of you guys, you will be able to sort of like convey your ideas and what you want, what you need in a very clear and consistent and coherent manner. And this is something also that you will be encouraged to do in case this is related to maybe dealing with a partner, dealing with a relationship, or a work situation. All right. But either way, love this ace energy in your communication. Now let's have a look at your work energy. Now we got King of Pentacles. Okay, beautiful. Now this could be talking about a very important male figure. Could be an Earth sign male, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, right? A male person that you will need to work with or you will need to negotiate with. Literally, Ace of Swords with King of Pentacles could be about someone who is already very, very successful, but also they're very, very smart. Okay, they're very smart, very intelligent. They know a lot of, they have a lot of knowledge in their field, right? They can be having a very sharp mind there. This could also be about, like what I said earlier, some kind of contract negotiation. You might be dealing with a King of Pentacles in there. Okay, very interesting. Seems like some kind of very important person that is going to influence your career, all right, over the next, either it's in this new moon cycle, like what I said, or again, since this is the first new moon reading for the entire 25, I believe this could also happen maybe at a later time. Specifically for you guys, could be about springtime. All right. Finally, let's have a look at love. Now we have got the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, this is beautiful. King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles is a pair. It's a couple, right? Oh, I love this energy. Now, the Queen of Pentacles could be talking about, first of all, there's going to be some very clear and straightforward communication between you and this King of Pentacles. I have a very strong feeling that there could be some work-related thing involved with your love life. Maybe you're gonna meet someone through work. Maybe this could be about some work project, right? Work-related things that you need to do, and then you meet this person. Now, when we just look at Queen of Pentacles per se, this could also be about maybe this King of Pentacles is going to be referred or introduced to you through a woman, okay, in your through your career energy. But I just love this. King Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. There's no bullshit here, okay? Now, when I'm seeing Ace of Swords connecting this divine couple, it's almost like I say what I mean and I mean what I say. All right, very straightforward. So just in case for our beautiful group number 2, if you wonder whether you should, you know, uh, you know, do a little bit game playing, with this person, no, you need to just be very authentic, very straight to the point, and being very honest with your work, with your contract, with the things you want to do with this person, with your plans and things like that. And do not, sort of like do some kind of game playing, being confused by what other people say to you. Just be authentic and straightforward. All right, then this will work very well for you. I'm really seeing a partnership in here. This is crazy. Okay. Wow. Okay, now another 3 cards we're gonna pull from a Star Code Oracle. Okay, we're gonna continue to see the details about these 3 areas for you. Okay, again, thank you so much, universe. Please give us some guidance and advice for our beautiful group number 2, Bruce Wayne, right? Now, for your communication, we have got Aquarius collaboration. Absolutely. We just said that it's going to be a contract. Now you have got Aquarius, a collaboration comes in. This is crazy. And we're doing a Newman Aquarius reading. I really feel that you're manifesting this, my group number 2. Okay. So I'm going to contract, again, agreement. And I mean, I'm not going to repeat myself, right? It's going to relate it to some kind of collaboration. And look at where the card is positioned. It's number 11. It's a divine number. It's a master number. And it's literally between the king and the queen of pentacles sitting together. I love this. I think that, look, when this contract or when this offer comes in for you, just go with it. Make sure that, you are honest. You treat this with a lot of integrity and honesty, and the rest of it, just don't worry about it. All right. It's going to go really well. Now, for your career, we have got Sagittarius expands. Now, this, by the way, this collaboration where this kind of work project could be coming from a different country, right? So wherever you live, this could be about some kind of foreigners, foreign companies, foreign offers, or things like that. There could also be someone maybe traveling from overseas to you, right? To connect with you related to this. This is crazy. I mean, I just love this so much. You literally have got Jupiter in the first house, which is representing your own energy, and you have got Sagittarius. Jupiter is a ruler of Sagittarius in astrology. So this is all very much aligned together. Wow, this is powerful. Oh, Okay. Now, finally, for your relationship, we have got opposition. Okay. Now, this energy is talking about that sense of duality that you're going to feel in relationship management. I have a very strong feeling that I'm not actually seeing this opposition energy as a bad energy, even though opposition usually is talking about challenge. But I do feel that when you're starting this whatever this kind of partnership or collaboration, maybe it's almost like you are seeing the other Mm, the other half of yourself, if you know what I mean. So there's going to be someone who is very similar to you, but also very different from you, if you know what I mean. When I see opposition, I'm thinking about the two constellation signs in the sky that are opposing each other. For example, the energy that is opposing Sagittarius is Gemini. The energy that is opposing Aquarius is Leo. So there could be some kind of, for example, if you're a Sagittarius, maybe they're a Gemini. If you're Aquarius, maybe they're a Leo. There's some kind of opposition energy there. But it's also not a bad thing because, as you know, opposition brings attraction, right? It brings two people together because they're complementary. So I do feel that I don't think this opposition is something bad for you. I think this is going to bring you that sense of, wow, you are the other half of mine, right? With your expertise and my experience, right? And we can really make something happen. I definitely see a lot of collaboration in work. Again, I'm also seeing potential love in this energy. All right. Let me just quickly have a look and what else am I getting from here? Okay, you got Athena here as well. Okay, Jupiter, Zeus, Athena. Again, a lot of wisdom, a lot of guidance coming to you. All right. Very beautiful. Love this. Okay. Now, finally, we're going to pull one card from Oracle of the Mythic Heroes. Let's see what other advice is there for our beautiful group number 2. All right. Thank you, universe. Just one card for our beautiful group number 2. All right. Althea protection. Okay, very good. Now, this energy is all telling you that when this new opportunity comes in, you might have a little bit hesitation, right? Because maybe it seems too good. Maybe it seems too perfect. Maybe it seems too much, right, for you. Now, this card tells you that try not to have a lot of, like doubt or feeling overly suspicious or being like, something is not right, what I gotta find, what's wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay. This is a blessing. This is a reward that you're going to receive. Now, this Althea energy literally is talking about you are being protected. You are being guarded, right? You are being guarded by the universe, and the universe will make sure that everything will actually go very well for you. However, what you need to do is to use your own sense of compassion and your own sense of empathy to deal with people in this human cycle, even in 2025, right? Learn how to have a big heart, take the higher road, and this will really bring you that reward and that um, what's the right word? The good people to you. Let's put it this way. All right. And I also feel that, this Althea energy is Cancer energy. So now we got a different zodiac signs here. We got Jupiter. Okay. We got Cancer. Very good. Jupiter literally is entering Cancer in 2025 on June the 8th or 9th, I think, depending on where you live in the world. So again, this is very much in line with the that energy. We got Sagittarius and Aquarius. This could be a very important time, actually. Now, this period of time usually is around December to, let's say, maybe January or February time, right? Now, because this is sort of like in between the years, right? For some of you guys, this could literally be talking about now, right? We are now literally in between the Sagittarius and Aquarius time, which is Capricorn. Or this could be also saying that a lot of the things you're going to experience in 2025, the result will finally manifest itself actually towards the end of the year, which is the end of 2025 and the first, January and February of 2026. Case by case, this is a general reading. Take what resonates with you. All right. Very beautiful. Just give me one more second and I just double check. I've read everything for you. 9, 11, 8. We got 3 here. We got 1 here. That's it. Okay. Very good. Love this energy for you guys. Thank you so much, my beautiful group number 2. Really enjoy this awesome energy. I wish all of you guys a fantastic new moon cycle in Aquarius and also 2025. Remember, if you like the reading, subscribe to my channel, like it, and share it with the people you care about. And I look forward to seeing all of you guys very soon in the next reading session. Have a wonderful week. See you later. Hello, my beautiful group number 3. Thank you so much for joining this reading session. You have picked the third pile, which is Aquaman, right? The king of Atlantis. Maybe you like Aquaman, maybe you just like ocean, or maybe you are a big fan of Jason Momoa. I don't know. But if you're attracted to this pile, this is a reading for you. First of all, we're going to use Oracle of the Celestial Deities. We're going to pull 3 cards from this deck. We are going to look at your current energy during this new moon in Aquarius cycle. We're going to look at what could be blocking you and also what could be potentially helping you during this period of time. All right. Now, my beautiful group number 3, this is your energy. First card, we have got the moon. Determined, very good. All right, we got sorry, not Atlanta, but Artemis, right, as your first general energy. Now, what could be blocking you now is Atlanta. Now, what could be helping you during this period of time is Pan. Okay. Now, let me explain a little bit about what this energy is. Now, the moon usually is talking about a lot of you guys being very independent and being very determined and very goal-oriented, which is, very, very nice. Artemis in Greek mythology is a rebellious goddess. She is a wild huntress, right? Rebellious, sometimes can even be a little bit recalcitrant, right? In her own way. She's different, she's unique. She wants to live in the wild. She likes hunting, right? And even, I don't know if you have read Greek mythology or not. I mean, Artemis sometimes can be also quite, what's the right word? Easy to trigger, right? I mean, her anger, her wrath sometimes can be quite scary for a lot of mortals. Now, in a good way, Artemis energy is telling me that you are very determined and dedicated to the things that you want to do. It's very difficult for the society or for a company or an organization or even a family to control your fate. Artemis people are staunchly independent. They know what they want their freedom, and they want to create the life that is working for them despite what other people are saying. So this energy is actually working very well for you. Okay, this is who you are. Now, what could be blocking you at this moment is Atlanta. Now, Atlanta has a lot to deal with actually in a very a funny way, right? I mean, Atlanta is very similar to Artemis because in Greek mythology, Atlanta was one of the loyal followers of Artemis, right? And so Atlanta was following, the teaching of Artemis, and she also wanted to be a virgin huntress. She wanted to be strong. She wanted to, be an achiever, things like that. But the difficult part about being Atlanta is a sense of loneliness, because there could be a part of us, my beautiful group number 3, that we're using our achievement or our goals to really hide the lonely part of us. Sometimes we might be thinking, as long as I make enough achievement, as long as I earn enough money, right? I get enough fame, and I achieve my goals, then I'll be happy. Sometimes Atlanta is showing that perhaps there is a part of us that is feeling a little bit lonely, feeling a little bit isolated, and feeling that there's a lack of love, and feeling that emotionally we are a little bit vulnerable, but we are also at the same time refusing to address it, refusing to face it. Now, I do feel that during this period of time, for our beautiful group number 3, it's important that you can open yourself up, emotionally speaking, connect yourself with the people who you can trust, right? Let them know what you want, what you need, specifically when it comes to your vulnerability, specifically when it comes to emotional stuff. Maybe this could also be talking about maybe your early childhood, your family, right? What's your dynamic with them? What's the emotional, let's say, blockage that we could have, right? Does it have anything to do with our childhood, or maybe a previous relationship? things like that. Okay. So I want you guys to, I know you guys are extremely strong and independent, but sometimes knowing how to connect and how to bring in that sense of vulnerability and empathy towards ourselves and connect with other people at a authentically emotional level is also important. What could be helping you, my beautiful group number 3 is Pan. Now, Pan is sitting in this position, could be talking about two things you can do. First of all, Pan is the god of nature. So this is telling you that nature, hiking, forest, rivers, waterfalls, right? All these kind of beautiful things could heal your soul. So if you live in a city that is accessible to nature, definitely go enjoy it. Sometimes Pan is also saying that if you can travel, maybe go to, maybe fly to somewhere that where you can enjoy a little bit nature and mountains, right? And water, that could also be very healing for you. Pan is also about having fun and not to be overly serious about things around you. Pan is a little bit like a hedonist, right? Like a fun god. Every day, according to Greek mythology, a Pan, he drinks, he dances, he sings, right? And he's having parties, drunken parties, and he's also, having a lot of sex. And so Pan's energy is a little bit about enjoying life, enjoying the happy moments and try not to be overly serious about it's all about what I achieve, it's all about my goals, it's all about, I have to be better than everyone else, that kind of stuff. I think that maybe for this new moon in Aquarius cycle, specifically for our group number 3, you can relax and you can just let your hair down a little bit and try not to be overly serious and overly concerned about things. Sometimes it's just about having an amazing time. All right. I also think that for a lot of you guys, try not to overthink about your past. Try not to let your difficult past affect the way you see either you see love, right, or you see relationships, or you see your life in general. Okay, you guys are extremely smart and resourceful. Pan, as the energy that is assisting you, definitely saying that a lot of the times, even when you have challenges, you will always be able to find the alternative solution, right? Very beautiful energy. Now, we're going to pull 3 cards from the Mythic Tarot. Let's have a look at your communication and your interaction with the people around you. We're going to look at your career, professional life. We're also going to look at your relationship and love life, okay? Very beautiful. Thank you very much, universe. Let's get a little bit guidance for our group number 3. All right. Now, first of all, communication and interaction, we got 7 of Cups. Now, in a good way, 7 of Cups is talking about choices and the things you're thinking about in your mind. Some of them are practical, some of them are not. So I think for a lot of you guys, maybe you're having a lot of different ideas and plans about what you want to do, what you want to achieve, right? Or maybe if it's about love, this could be about maybe you are talking to different guys or girls, right? But you haven't really come to a decision about what truly you need and what you want. I think with the 7 of Cups energy, if how do I describe this? You don't need to really force yourself to make decisions now because we're seeing actually the Pan energy helping you is telling you that it's okay as long as you're having fun, right? You're having a great time with the things you're dealing with. But I do feel that with the 7 of Cups energy, long-term wise, there needs to be some clarity brought into the so-called choices or the options you're having. But let's actually look at more cards, right? And then we will get a more clear picture about what this 7 of Cups is about. Now for career, we have got the King of Cups. Okay, very beautiful. Now this could be about a very important man that you need to work with or you might need to deal with in your workplace. Now, if you're employed, this could be about a male colleague or a boss. If you run your own business, this could be about a business associate, right? Business partner, or a vendor, a client, things like that. Now, with the 7 of Cups with King of Cups sitting together, this man could be a water sign male, right? We're talking about Scorpio, Cancer, and and a Pisces man. Sometimes with this energy sitting together, I also feel that there could be, for example, a little bit hesitation or confusion regarding how to work with this man, because the King of Cups is that male energy, but the Seven of Cups is a little bit like, but what's happening there, right? I'm not sure. This is one of the options, but I'm not really sure what this is about. So later we're going to pull a little bit more cards to clarify this, but when we're seeing this kind of a court card in your career, definitely there's a very important man, water sign male, that you probably will need to work with. All right. Now let's have a look at love and relationship. We have got the strength card. Okay, interesting. Now, strength card, in this situation, I'm seeing this as we can see this as two ways, right? Now, first of all, I'm seeing actually a lot of you guys are single, all right? Now, for those of you, I would say maybe 80% of you guys who are watching this video, you're single. And this strength card just saying that maybe you have been waiting for a long time. You've been waiting for a long time to really find that partner, even though there's a part of you saying, like what I said earlier, okay, I don't need a relationship. I'm fine. I'm independent. I can do everything by myself. But deep down, you know that you desire that true love. You desire that love and care and nurturing, right? Love is a beautiful thing, right? So I really want you guys to really understand what your heart desires. Remember, strength, this card is associated with Leo energy, and Leo is your heart. So I really want this group, right? Group number 3, to understand what your heart desires rather than only using your brain and only using your rationality to tell you what you can do and what you cannot do. It's really about getting in touch with your sensitivity and your heart desires. And again, coming back to this King of Cups, to be honest, the King of Cups is also talking about the energy of compassion, right? Even though King of Cups is a male energy, it's a masculine energy, but it's extremely sensitive, wise, right? Compassionate and healing, right? So I feel that for a lot of people who are choosing this group, maybe you do need a little bit healing. Maybe you do need to acknowledge the vulnerable part of ourselves, right? Going back to what we mentioned earlier. All right. Now, the strength card is also saying that perhaps there's something related to, I don't know, maybe Southern Europe. Okay, that could be significant in your relationship in 2025. So this could be about maybe visiting Italy, Spain, Portugal, these countries, or maybe South France. And that could also be related to your love life. Now, this could be about you visiting those countries or maybe meeting someone who has a background, right, from Southern Europe, right, or something like that. Okay. Let me see. All right. Now, another thing, okay, so this is not really another thing, but earlier I mentioned, really asking what your heart desires, right? On this specific card, the Seven of Cups, what we are seeing is Aphrodite pointing at 7 cups towards Psyche, right? And she is saying to Psyche, if you want to marry my son, Cubic, these are 7 tasks that you must clear and you must do. So I also feel that with this kind of energy, right? It's almost like saying, yes, things are not always easy. You have tasks you have to complete. You have challenges you have to overcome. But once you really understand that these are the things your heart truly desires, you will be able to clear them. And a lot of the times with this King of Cups, this is where you draw your wisdom. This is where you draw your strengths, right? Your compassion, your empathy, right? Your therapeutic value, right? How you can actually conquer things, not just through pure strengths and your pure, logic and coldness, right? But it's also through your love, the love you can provide to the world and to the situation. All right. Very nice. Now let's pull 3 cards, right? Extra card from this is called Star Code Oracle. All right, let's get a little bit further confirmation about these 3 areas. For your communication and interaction with the people around you, let's have a look. What's the energy there? Thank you, universe. Okay, that's it. First card we have got is 3rd house communication. Again, Okay, I think the first group also got this card in the first group, right? In this position, sorry, in this same position. So again, third house communication with Seven of Cups. Again, this is confirmation. And just to let you know that also make sure that when you're communicating with your partner, right, your business associate, things like that, always make sure that you're being clear cut and you are not being evasive and you're also not letting them be evasive with you. Always be clear about what you want and what you need, right? Now, with your work and career, we have got the fifth house passion. Wow. Okay, this is beautiful. Now, with the King of Cups sitting in here, I do feel that again, there's going to be an important male person that you need to work with. And this person, very possibly, this person is someone you find attractive. Okay. And the fifth house represents love, passion. It also represents creativity. With the King of Cups having a lot of water energy in it, I do feel that perhaps this is someone who is extremely creative. Maybe they're an artist, they're a musician, or maybe they work in social media, they create content, right? Maybe they do a lot of, I don't know, image, they design, right? Things like that. They do a lot of creative editing. They have a lot of creative ideas, things like that. And I do think that, over the next several months, there could be some kind of work to work with this person, right? Maybe you're working with this creative man. Maybe you are sort of like, brainstorming some amazing ideas with this person. Seven of Cups is also water energy. So I do feel that there's a lot of that kind of creative and intuitive feelings actually in there. Very nice, actually. Okay. Very good. I also feel that if you are connected with this King of Cups, trust me, this is a blessing. I feel that it's almost like you have gone through enough trials and tribulations, my beautiful group number three. You have overcome a lot of difficulties, just like how Aphrodite is pointing at different missions to Psyche. But this King of Cups is going to be something that you are being led towards. All right. Very nice. Now, finally, let's have a look at your love and relationships. And we have got the eighth house mystery. Wow. Okay. This is interesting. Now, the eighth house mystery always tells you that there are things you are not supposed to know everything yet. All right. Now, I know you guys are thinking, but I want to know what exactly is happening. Where is my partner? Right. Or if I'm in a relationship, what's the solution for this? Right. Now, the eighth house just tells you that a lot of things at this moment are still behind the scene. It does not mean that it will not happen, but it just means that at this moment, a lot of things are still changing. And so it's better that you don't have a clear answer yet. Now, I love this energy sitting together with Seven of Cups and Strengths because it tells you that when life is giving you a little bit like a foggy situation, you need to use your inner strengths to work with it, right? So try not to be already frustrated, right? Or, I just need to find out, I need to know it now, things like that. Now, this mystery with the third house energy is also telling you that sometimes maybe communication will come to you, certain messages, emails, right? Messages will come to you in a very unexpected way. Okay. Now, also, you have got double seven, got five, you got one, you got eight. Okay, so double seven actually in tarot reading means news. So definitely, I'm seeing some kind of very interesting communication happening, coming into your life and surrounding this King of Cups energy, right? This is a very important male person in your life. A lot of communication will be happening for sure. There's something creative, passionate, and beautiful, right? Regarding the fifth house, which is about your creativity, their creativity, creative ideas, and the eighth house in a good way. I mean, eighth house, apart from the keyword of mystery in astrology, eighth house also rules other people's talent, other people's resources. So this could also be about some type of collaboration you might be doing with this King of Cups. Okay, very nice. Let me just have a double check. All right. Third house, fifth house, got eighth house. Okay, we got a lot of kind of like, okay, we got a lot of houses allocation in here. Oh, very interesting. Okay, very good. Now, finally, we're gonna pull one card from Oracle of the Mythic Heroes, right? This is our go-to deck, right? If you like Greek mythology, by the way, remember you can buy this deck from Amazon.com. I am the author and the creator of this deck. If you love mythology, this is really the deck for you. Very beautiful. Now, let's have a look. Oh, by the way, you also have got wait, this is eighth house, 5, 3, 8. Right, you got double eight in here as well. So you got double seven and double eight. I love this energy. Double seven, like what I said, is about news, and double eight means new knowledge, new wisdom, and new information. So again, it seems like some kind of mysterious things that is kind of like being cooked at the backdrop of your life, right? So have a little bit patience and wait for it to be revealed to you. All right. Thank you very much, universe. Just one last card for our beautiful group number 3. What's their general advice moving forward? And we have called Psyche transformation. We just had Psyche in 7 of Cups. I just mentioned Aphrodite was pointing at 7 different cups towards Psyche and telling her how to win the heart of Cupid, how to get married with her son. And then we got Psyche going through her final task, which is about going through the transformation, descending into the underworld to fetch the jewelry box from Persephone. I love this energy so much. This is almost like a story, right, forming here together. I think that whatever change or transformation that is going to happen, first of all, it will happen for you, not necessarily in this new moon in the Aquarius cycle, but I do feel that this could be very much about the transformation that you're going to see in 2025. All right. Now, this transformation is going to pretty much happening in terms of how you actually find love, of course, because that's psychic journey from being completely single and staunchly independent to a beautiful partnership. Now, if you're already with someone, this could also be about you transforming yourself and to create a complete new identity to work much better with an existing partner. And for a lot of you guys, I just want to say that this 2025, it's a year of snake. Snake is a symbol of transformation because snakes, they shed old skins, right? And so snake itself is always talking about change, profound change happening in our lives. Meanwhile, as some of you guys already know, snake, they are poisonous, of course, they kill. But also in a lot of different, let's say tribal medicine, traditional medicine, even Chinese medicine, herbal medicine, snakes are always used as the antidote or as a medicine, right? To treat sickness and diseases. So snakes, they can kill, but they can also heal. And so what I really feel about this group is that through that kind of transformation in 2025, you're really going to come out of, it's almost like you're having an awakening. Okay, this is what I'm seeing here. You're going through all the challenges and a little bit confusion here and there, but then slowly you're going to see the path opening in front of you. And with this moon energy, because you guys are already fighters, you guys are already, people who never give up on things, right? So you have the determination, you have the strengths. We got the strength card in here. And the only thing that you will need to do is just to let the divine timing reveal the mystery in front of you. Very beautiful energy. Love this so much. Thank you so much, my beautiful group number 3. Really glad that I'm able to do this reading for you guys. Remember to subscribe to my channel, like it, and share it with the people you care about. And I look forward to seeing all of you guys very soon in the next reading session. Have a wonderful week and see you next time.